All right, guys, gonna jump on here real quick, talk about my new trolling motor battery and why I chose it, why I think this is the best option for those of us on a budget. I rock a new Canoe Unlimited. It's what I'm running this year. I'm very excited about it. With that, I'm lucky enough to be running a Motor Guide XI3 on the front, and I needed a battery to power it. Had an old lead acid battery, weighed something like 60 pounds, and I needed to upgrade. So this is my upgrade. Very, very excited about it. I'm gonna try to be brief, but I'm gonna try to give my version of why I chose this company and why I bought this battery. This is not a free battery. I spent my own money on it, did my own research, just trying to maybe help others out there in the same situation as me. So, why a lithium battery? Very, very simple, very well known in 2024. These suckers are light. This one's 21 pounds. They last 4,000 or 5,000 or more charges. And not a mathematician, but that'll be 10 years. Also comes with a 5-year warranty versus a 2 on a lead acid battery. And it's got a lot more technology inside of it that will help protect it. Maintenance free. There's a lot of good things about it. And there's a lot of people that know more about it than I do. Go ahead and search up their videos. There's people dedicated to this stuff. But I want to talk about why I chose this sucker. Why I spent my money on this sucker. Now, I started looking at batteries. I can't afford an $1,100 battery. I can't do it. Got kids at home. I do this for fun, and I do it to scratch a competitive itch. $1,300, $1,000, $800 is out of my budget. There's some great batteries in that price range. Stand behind their products. Thankfully, as the technology comes a long ways, some companies are allowing people like me to kind of step into this, right? So I started looking into affordable batteries, and I find out pretty quick there's a lot of companies that say they offer 100 amp hour batteries for under $300. Well, I've put a decent amount of money in my new Canoe. Used my tournament winnings last year to buy an XI3 and decided I need to invest into that investment, right? Spend a little bit of my money. So I've spent a lot of time researching, a lot of time looking at things. I understand that in these batteries, stuff like a battery management system, actually being able to believe in that is important. Maybe for my use with the trolling motor battery, some low temperature protection is good. And I want some dependability and a good warranty, right? So start looking, and I narrow it down really quickly to a couple companies. There's a bunch. You can probably find 6 reputable companies in the affordable range, right? You could find double that in the crazy expensive range. So I narrowed it down to 3. If you've been looking at batteries, they're all probably very familiar to you. Rododo, Power Queen, and obviously LiTime. Now, I start looking at stuff, I realize I want a 100 amp hour battery. It's not too much bigger than a 50 amp. It's gonna allow me to run a lot longer, and it's already gonna cut, like I said, almost 40 pounds off the weight from my kayak. So what I went with, started digging into it. All these companies have a lot of options. They have just standard batteries. They have batteries that focus on low temp, batteries that focus on, trolling motor applications. They all vary a little bit different why. Now, all these batteries have one with low temp protection, specifically geared towards trolling motors. All these companies have prices under $260. The cheapest at that time was, I think, $240, with the highest being $255. Very close in price, and very close in specs, very close in weight, very close in the cells that are used, and what they say behind the battery. So found out I wanted a lithium battery, but I had a heck of a hard time deciding which one I want. I didn't know honestly, like most of y'all, I wasn't sure if it mattered. I'm still not sure if it matters. But I'm at peace with my decision because one thing I did. What I did is went to their websites, looked at the batteries, kind of wrote down prices, specs, that type of stuff. Nothing stuck out as a big difference maker. So I scrolled down to the bottom of their webpage and I went to the contact us. This is supposed to be an investment that lasts me many, many seasons. I want to make sure it does. So went down to the bottom of the page and went to contact us and sent them an email. Sent them an email that asked 2 questions. I wish I had printed them out. First one asked, hey, this is my situation. My name's Tim. I have a new Canoe Unlimited. I'm running an XI3, which is this trolling motor that draws this amount of thrust. Do you have a recommended battery? And then I asked what their warranty process was. Like, once I did it, if I bought their battery, how do I do a warranty? Now, sent it out and I gave it a week. Not in a big hurry. It's winter. Spring's getting very, very close. I'm getting antsy. But I gave it a week and the decision was made for me pretty easy. Now, Power Queen, I'll say right off the bat, never responded. I don't know why. Redodo, I think that's how you say it. They responded quite a bit later. I want to say, if it wasn't a week, it was 5-6 days later, saying, I'm so sorry, it went to our spam folder, can we help you? By that point, within 24 hours, LiTime answered me. LiTime answered my questions, recommended this specific battery, talked a little bit about why they did, mostly about low temperature protection, and encouraged me to look at some articles, right? So they kind of went above and beyond, said, hey, here's some articles, here's some sites, here's the answers to your questions. If you need anything else, let me know. The other 2 companies didn't. So that's what made my decision to buy this battery. As I said, my own money was spent on this. I'm just trying to help others out. It seems to me like LiTime had the perfect combination of dependability, good reviews, longevity, so I know they're not just going to disappear, and customer service, at least on the level that I experienced. Can't wait to try it out. Can't wait to see how it goes. If I have any problems, I'll happily update on all my social media channels. But honestly, looking at the reviews, talking to the company, I don't think I'm going to. I'm very, very excited. Taking it out this weekend to test, and honestly, it's going to be a great season. We're just trying to share my recommendations, share my experience to maybe help people like me who don't have a ton of money and aren't sure where to go as far as the affordable lithium market. Any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up in the comments, hit me up on Instagram. I'm happy to talk. Not selling you anything, don't have anything to sell you, don't get anything for recommending this. Yeah. Till next time, appreciate it.